Hey everybody, we're going to learn how to clone today, and this is fundamental to gardening self-sufficiency. You're going to want to grab a rooting agent. We're using Wilson's roots from Home Depot to stimulate the rooting process. If you're using a hydroponic system like we are, use a soilless pellets, or if you're using a soil-based system, then peat moss pellets will work just fine. After you make your cuttings, you're going to make some holes, or you can just use the holes that are already provided. But if your stems are a little bit small, these holes that I've made with a Q-tip will be required. After you make your cutting, from the base of the plant is preferable. You're going to dip that stem or that shoot into your rooting agent and then put it into the hole that you've created. You're going to want to cut off any excess leaves that you don't really need. You need some leaves for the photosynthetic process, but you don't need too many. So here we have the basil plant, and I'm actually going to just cut off a little bit of the excess covering on the stem. And this will let the rooting agent get right into the plant to actually stimulate the rooting process. And you can put that back in there, and then off we go. So I've actually created a couple of clones. These are just 4 that I'm showing here: lemon balm, basil, lavender, and chamomile. I'm going to make a couple more right after. These clones are going to be transported now to my custom cloner that has water at a ppm of 350, and it's slightly acidic, so between 6 and 6.5 pH. I have individual humidity domes that I'm going to be using and put on over each of the pellets with the clone that I have made. And this maintaining a proper humidity for this cloning process is probably the most important thing you can do. Only 8 days after, we actually have full roots. This is one of the basils that I actually created. You can see it's actually flowering a little bit. This is the other basil, and they're growing now. That's the lemon balm, and we have full roots growing. And there you have it. It's a very quick method of becoming a self-sufficient gardener and no longer requiring seeds for some of the most staple plants in your garden, such as basil, your lavender, and pretty much any herb that you can think of.